In less than 24 hours, a petition appeared online, and suddenly, it exploded. Hundreds of thousands signed, voices rose, and one single demand echoed across Britain: mass deportations. But what does this really mean for the country, and why now? Before we dive deeper, let me share something surprising with you. Did you know that over 95% of our viewers aren't subscribed? If you're watching this, hit the like button, subscribe to Echo Britain, and drop us a comment with your thoughts. It's completely free for you, but it helps us continue bringing you stories others won't tell. The petition calling for the mass deportation of illegal migrants has already passed a major milestone: over 208,000 signatures. That number is more than double the 100,000 threshold needed for Parliament to consider it for debate. And such a debate, if it happens, will bring even more pressure on Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer, already struggling to control the crisis of small boat crossings. The petition demands the government establish offshore detention centres, where those entering Britain illegally would be processed and deported. Its statement is clear: the UK faces unprecedented levels of illegal migration, particularly through small boat crossings. It warns that the current reliance on hotels and temporary accommodation is unsustainable, costly, and dangerous. Instead, it calls detention and mass deportation a necessity, a deterrent to prevent absconding, and a system for rapid removal. The man behind the petition is Rupert Lowe, former Reform UK MP, who declared online, "Mass deportations will save Britain." And in the Commons, the MP for Great Yarmouth asked directly whether a debate would be allowed on reforms to make such deportations possible. The response came from Sir Alan Campbell MP, Leader of the House. At first, he admitted he was tempted to say no, but then he added that the issue was too important to dismiss. He reminded MPs that his role was to secure debates and respect their views, even if those views were, in his words, abhorrent. He hinted Rupert Lowe already knew how such matters could be raised in Parliament, through urgent questions, short debates, or even points of order. Whether or not he succeeds remains to be seen. This sudden petition success comes as the government unveils new measures. A one-in, one-out deal with France to detain and return small boat migrants. Plans to seize boats and engines. Crackdowns on online advertising by smuggling gangs. And since June 2024, the government claims to have returned over 35,000 people with no right to be in the UK, a 28% rise in failed asylum seeker returns, and a 13% increase overall compared to the previous year. The stage is now set. A petition that grew faster than anyone expected. A Parliament forced to confront it. And a Prime Minister cornered by a crisis that refuses to go away. Is this petition just another protest, or the spark that could reshape Britain's immigration policy forever? Could offshore detention and mass deportations become the new reality? Or will the backlash, in Parliament, in Europe, and on the streets, prove too powerful to ignore? Tell us what you think in the comments below. And don't forget, hit like, subscribe, and join us here at Echo Britain for the stories that matter most.